What's up, Honda fam, and welcome back to Honda Scope. If you're driving an 8th generation Honda Accord produced between 2008 and 2012, you know these cars are fantastic. They're reliable, comfortable, and a blast to drive. But even the best cars have their quirks, and the 8th gen Accord is no exception. As a mechanic who's worked on countless these over the years, I'm here to spill the beans on the top 5 problems with the Honda Accord, 8th gen 2008 to 2012, and more importantly, some easy DIY fixes to save you a ton of money. Stick around because knowing these issues can keep your Accord running strong and your wallet happy. Why this matters. The mechanic's angle. I've seen it all with these Accords, from minor annoyances to major headaches that could have been prevented, or at least diagnosed early, by a savvy owner. My goal today isn't just to point out flaws, but to empower you with the knowledge to identify these issues yourself, understand what's happening, and in many cases, tackle the fix right in your driveway. This isn't just about saving a mechanic's bill. It's about extending the life of your beloved Accord and ensuring it remains the reliable vehicle you bought it to be. Let's get to these top 5. Problem 1. VCM-related issues, V6 models only, and DIY fix. Kicking off our list, and this one's primarily for those of you with the V6 engine, variable cylinder management, or VCM-related issues. Honda introduced VCM to save fuel by shutting off cylinders during light cruising. Sounds good on paper, right? But in practice, especially in early VCM implementations like the 8th Gen V6, it can lead to excessive oil consumption, fouled spark plugs, and eventually engine misfires. This happens because the deactivated cylinders can run hotter, leading to premature wear and carbon buildup. The easy DIY fix. The most popular and effective DIY solution is installing a VCM muzzler or disabler. This clever device tricks the engine's computer into thinking VCM isn't available, forcing all cylinders to run all the time. It's a simple plug-and-play installation, usually just connecting to a sensor under the hood. It takes minutes and can dramatically reduce or eliminate oil consumption and misfires. You might lose a tiny bit of fuel economy, but the trade-off in engine longevity is absolutely worth it. Problem 2. Power steering pump, whine and leaks, and DIY fix. Next up, a classic Honda issue that many 8th gen Accord owners encounter, power steering pump whine and leaks. You'll often hear a distinct, high-pitched whine, especially when turning the steering wheel. This is usually due to air getting into the system, often caused by a failing O-ring on the inlet hose, or sometimes a leak from the pump itself or a pressure hose. Over time, this can lead to fluid loss and eventually pump failure. The easy DIY fix. Start by checking your power steering fluid reservoir. If it's low, top it off with the correct Honda-specific fluid. The easiest DIY is to replace the O-ring on the power steering pump's inlet hose. This tiny, inexpensive rubber ring is a common culprit. There are also kits available for flushing the power steering system, which can help if the fluid is old and contaminated. If the whine persists after a fluid change and O-ring replacement, then you might be looking at a pump replacement, which is a bit more involved, but still doable for an experienced DIYer. Problem 3. Premature rear brake pad wear and noise and DIY fix. Coming in at number 3 is something I see far too often on these Accords. Premature rear brake pad wear and noise. Many 8th gen Accord owners report their rear brake pads wearing out significantly faster than the front ones, often accompanied by squealing or grinding noises. This can be due to a few factors, including the brake bias system and sometimes sticky caliper slide pins. The easy DIY fix. This is a fantastic opportunity for basic DIY maintenance. Regularly inspect your rear brake pads. I recommend doing this every oil change. When you replace your pads, ensure you properly clean and lubricate the caliper slide pins with high-temperature brake grease. This allows the caliper to move freely and apply even pressure. Also, don't skimp on quality pads. Investing in good ceramic pads can make a big difference in both lifespan and noise. And always remember to fully compress the caliper piston correctly when installing new pads to prevent premature wear. Problem 4. Starter motor failure and DIY fix. At number 4, we have a problem that can leave you stranded: starter motor failure. Over time, the starter motor in your 8th gen Accord can simply wear out. You'll usually notice this as your car fails to crank, or you'll hear a rapid clicking sound when you turn the key, especially after the engine is warm. This is a common age-related wear item, and it's not fun when it happens unexpectedly. The easy DIY fix. While replacing a starter motor can be a bit challenging due to its location, diagnosing it is straightforward. If you hear a click but no crank, especially when hot, it's a strong indicator. For the adventurous DIYer, replacing the starter involves removing a few bolts and electrical connections, often from under the car. Just remember to disconnect your battery first for safety. Otherwise, knowing this is a common issue helps you diagnose it quickly and get your car to a trusted mechanic for replacement without guesswork. Problem 5. AC compressor. Clutch issues and DIY fix. Finally, number 5 on our list, especially relevant in hotter climates, AC compressor clutch issues. You might notice your air conditioning isn't blowing as cold as it used to, or you might hear a loud clunking noise when the AC engages. This is often due to the AC compressor clutch gap becoming too wide over time, or the clutch itself failing. The easy DIY fix. Before you jump to replacing the whole compressor, which is a big job, there's a simpler DIY you can try, adjusting the AC clutch gap. This involves removing a snap ring and some shims from the front of the compressor clutch. By removing a shim or two, you can reduce the gap, allowing the clutch to engage properly again. It requires some small hand tools and patience, but it can save you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on a full AC system repair. If you're not comfortable with this, at least knowing it's a common issue can help you talk intelligently to your mechanic. General maintenance. Keep your Accord healthy. While these are the top 5, remember that proactive maintenance is always your best defense. Regular oil changes with the correct oil, especially for VCM-equipped V6, consistent fluid checks for power steering and transmission, and paying attention to any new noises or smells are crucial. Don't wait for a check engine light or a breakdown. Your 8th Gen Accord is a fantastic car, and with a little love and attention, it will continue to serve you well for many more years. There you have it, folks. My mechanic's breakdown of the top 5 problems with the 8th Gen Honda Accord and some easy DIY fixes. I hope this video helps you keep your Accord in peak condition and saves you some hard-earned cash. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow and reach more Honda owners like you. And if you want to keep your Honda running strong for decades, avoid those frustrating and unnecessary mechanic bills, and get honest, expert DIY tips and buying advice straight from the shop, then you absolutely need to subscribe to Honda Scope. Hit that notification bell so you never miss out on critical info that empowers you to maintain, troubleshoot, and even repair your own Honda. Think of it as having a mechanic in your pocket. Do you own an 8th Gen Accord? Have you experienced any of these problems, or do you have other common issues or fixes you'd like to share? Drop a comment below. I love hearing from our community. Until next time, keep those Accords running flawlessly.